Good afternoon, everybody. It is the Ben Herrera and Starlito show. As we always are, we're on at noon, I guess you can say. I don't know. But anyways, it is Tuesday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. A long weekend for some of you, but some of you that did work, yeah. And then those that died in war or whatever the case may be. It was Memorial Day, as everybody knows. So, and as always, we have Starlito. So here he is live.
What's up, you bunch of burros? How y'all doing?
Right.
Hey, man, it's been a long weekend. Lots have happened since the last time we were on air. And, we want to thank all the military that has lost their lives for us to have freedom. There's a lot of people have Memorial Day and Veterans Day confused. I ran through a lot of military people this past week and this weekend where people were handshaking to other people saying thank you for your services, and everybody was like, no, don't thank me.
Yeah.
Today's not the day for me, it's the day for the dead, that people who died in the service.
So the actual Day of the Dead.
So it's like people are confused. So Memorial Day is for those who have been in the war and died, not who are servicing us today.
Right.
And that's what Veterans Day is for, is to thank those who are in service, who are fighting the war of today.
Right. Exactly.
Not particularly today,
right,
quote unquote, but what I'm saying is those who have been, in Iraq, Afghanistan, Desert War, stuff like that. Salute to those who have serviced us and had their time in the war and passed, and we do thank you. And the families who are participants of those, thank you.
Exactly.
There's just a lot. I can't even see that. What's up, sis? How you doing? It's Andrea. Don't worry, I see you today.
Andreas.
She said, I know. So what did she say? I know. You guys can see me because Ben didn't fuck up my name.
Yeah. What up, Elias?
But again, I'm going to say this live, and I don't care if you get your feelings hurt. I don't really give two shits what happens, because you got a problem. You know where I'm at. You can easily find me. Those of you who knew who I was back in the day, I'm not that person. Nobody is that person back in the day.
Right.
But if you're still living of yesterday, today, then you're still that same person.
That means grow up.
Exactly. That means grow up. I was somewhere yesterday, and I don't know what it is with guys, dude. It's pathetic. I went to a cookout for Memorial Day with some friends that I knew back in the day. And I had a guest with me, a person with me, and they got out of the car. She said hi to everybody, but as soon as I got out of the car, everybody kind of just stood up and came towards me, gravitated towards me. Gave me hugs, gave me handshakes, those little man handshakes with the shoulder.
The bro hug?
Yeah, the bro hug. And one guy, as I was walking to shake his hand, he goes, man, everybody just gravitated to you like you're a king. I said, dude, it took me 32 years to get that kind of respect. It takes a lot of work. I left it at that. I left it alone. And as I was leaving, everybody came back to me when I said I'm going to take off. Everybody came to me again.
Yeah.
To the point to this guy said, oh, I remember you. I remember you now.
Yeah.
And then he half-ass shaked my hand. And he goes, I remember you.
Right.
You remember who I was. You don't know who I am today. Tread lightly, buddy. Tread lightly. Because you don't know who I am today. I'm a total different person.
Yep.
So for those of you that think you know me, you really don't know me. I'll tell you that right now. You really don't know who I am. Just because I'm on this this podcast and because of everything I'm doing, don't think you know me. Come get to know me. Because the person you knew back in the day, that partier, that cocaine addict, that marijuana addict or drinker, I'm not that person anymore.
Right. People change.
You know, I grew up.
Yeah.
And I ended up telling one of the guys,
what up, Los Estrellas de
Los Estrellas de
Oro?
Oro.
Los
I
Estrellas
told
de
that guy, one of the people I actually was in jail with, still drinking, he's still boozing. I mean, he's still doing everything else. And I told him, I said, you know, and he was like, man, you're not the same person no more. No, I'm not.
Right. I mean,
I am getting away from the shit that put me in jail because the next time I get caught, it's fucking 10 to 20 years.
yeah.
Now you're going to sit here and still be drinking, still doing everything you do, and you're wondering why you have not succeeded in life.
That's my sticker.
So I got it. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Got beat you. Anyway, Los Tres Oros online. And you know what? The thing is, don't think you know somebody just because you knew them from the past. Get to know them today.
Exactly.
You know,
Quit living in the past.
Yeah, that past is over. But anyway,
that's why it's called
it's time
past.
to grow up, guys, because you know what? I'm not saying this to be pompous, and I'm not saying this to be an asshole, per se. But if you're not going to treat your lady right, there's somebody out there that will. And just because your lady talks to me doesn't mean I'm after her. I'm actually talking to her about you and how to give you a chance. But you don't see it that way. You want to be jealous and be mad. So take this as you will or take it as you want. But don't get mad when your girl's up to talking to me or giving me a hug because she's appreciating the time that I'm giving her that you should have gave her. And I'm not after any woman. So I'm going to tell you like that. I'm not after any woman. There's a particular person that I want, but, you know, I'm waiting on God. But
there you go.
Don't be jealous, guys, when your wife or girlfriend comes up to me and gives me a hug. It's just again, people don't understand who talks to me late at night or because they're crying because your dumbass doesn't know how to treat her.
Right.
So let's get that fact right now. Let's get it out in the open. I had a lot of people ask me this weekend, man, how come my girl's talking to you? Why are you mad? Yes.
They're being stupid.
You know, it's like, dude, if you're
jealousy.
Exactly. If you're gonna have envy towards me, or if you're gonna be jealous towards me, ask your wife why she talks to me. Because apparently she can't talk to you.
Yep. Hey, we got Ricky Ayala. We got what up, Ricky?
What's up,
Trevon? Trevon, what's going on? She's. I know your past current.
No.
Your guest was.
My guest. No.
Who was your guest? Damn, I so read that.
So my
that's
boss,
for our eyes only. No, I'm just kidding.
Roger Rabbit.
Right. Oh yeah.
Roger Rabbit was my guest.
Right. Wait,
But no,
in Spanish?
So yeah, the current past. I mean, the current past. The past that kind of contradicted right there. The past is the past. Leave it there. Today is a present. That's why it's called the present. Tomorrow is the future, but we do not look towards the future because it's not promised.
Exactly.
So we just live for today.
But on that note,
so Friday I had an opportunity to do some video and pictures with Lazy Loke over at the Park Theater and over at what is that called now? Oh, Side Pockets or Nine Ball. Is it Nine Ball? Side Pockets, I think.
Is that what it is now? They changed their name like 4 times.
Yeah. So, and then Saturday, I had the privilege and honor to actually do videos for Los Estrellas de Oro. And it was awesome because of the factor that bands from different areas, or, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You had X-Man from the group that plays with Elias, and then you got Grupo Viento. Ray was there, and then you had Luis from El Ritmo that was there. I mean, everybody showed support, and that was the greatest feeling ever. That they had so much respect and love for Eliberto, and that made me proud because it was like people do that to us, and people just show up, and that's just damn that just made me so damn proud. And it was just like, man, and the words are like, man, this dude, he's a maestro, what they call the maestro of the accordion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's a master of the accordion. And you know what? He is. He is one of the greatest accordion players. And I don't think he's getting enough recognition for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
He's really
he deserves an award or something to...
You know what? We're going to make him one.
I can make him one.
We do need to make him one.
So, you know, there's a lot of things that Eliberto does by himself that, you know, even when it comes to recording, he does everything by himself. And he plays all instruments, and he's very talented. And I think he deserves to be recognized, you know?
I've watched some of his videos.
Dude, man, that dude's talented.
Obviously, we've recorded him plenty of times, but they do have Andrea left. She left us. She went back to work.
What's up, Elias? How you doing?
What's going on, everybody? What up, Kurt Dykstra? What up?
Kurt Dykstra? I haven't heard that name in a minute.
You know.
What's going on, everybody?
We it was just a chill weekend, I guess. I mean, didn't really do much. My sister still does have stuff for sale at her yard sale at her so let us know if you need anything.
Well, if you guys okay, what you should have done was put pictures on the podcast so people can see. I still got to edit film for Lazy Look, and I still got to edit film for Los Estrellas de Oro. I got the perfect pictures and everything else. I just got to make those promo videos so they can promote themselves. You know, when I do that. Oh, yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you.
But again, we got a lot of talent here in Holland.
Dude, see, that's the problem, man. And that's why tomorrow is going to... Look,
tomorrow may be the change of an era.
There's going to be a change in the atmosphere. There's going to be a change in the environment because we have a great opportunity. We have a meeting tomorrow morning, and there's going to be a great opportunity for all the Tejano and Mexicano bands. And it's going to be a huge thing. And it's not just going to be once a year, once a month. They're looking at 2 to 3 times a month. Who does that?
No, I'm just kidding.
Who does that?
Exactly.
And guess who's going to be in charge for the rest of the year? Black River Studios.
We get to do something, guys. No, I'm just kidding. We get to have fun.
And if all goes well, we will also have a little bit of fireworks.
That'd be cool.
I already got them picked out. I got $11,000 worth of fireworks picked out. So
nice.
A lot of things are happening. I mean, I'm telling you, man, things are looking up for Black River Studios, and it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of heart attacks. No,
yeah, I know, right?
You know,
try to stay away from those.
I'll try my hardest to stay away from that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you know, so you know the whole aspect of the matter. We have a great opportunity for Holland. A great opportunity for Tejano and Mexicano bands. A great opportunity for even mariachis and stuff like that. There's just this door is so big, it's crazy.
This door's so big, it's a
long time coming. It's a long time coming.
Dang it! Since Elias mentioned it, you need to send me a song, Mio. I need to finish that video. Anyway.
Oh, that's right. You get a video.
But I don't have anything to work with on that one, so I can't finish it. But anyway, so definitely it's going to be some changes. Well, not really changes, but more additions, we could say. Additions to whatever they're already doing. So I'm thinking... I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to say it on the show because...
We're going to keep everything almost a surprise type deal.
I got an idea that may bring money into this.
Well, we have again, this opportunity is going to give us a lot of more open doors.
Yep.
That's one door leading to thousands. So that's going to be great.
To me, it's like, I don't know how in the hell I didn't think about this till right now.
Don't cry now.
I'm going to cry at the show.
Laugh now, cry later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, you know, in all aspects, man, you know, stay tuned and keep close eye on us, man, because we're growing. And yes, I'm working. You'll see me all over the place, and that's what I've been hearing for the past couple of weeks. Damn, you're everywhere. You're here and you're there, and you're like the man of what was that dude that said, "Man, you're the man that knows it all and everywhere." So I don't know what he said, but it was something like that. Yeah. Something like that. He was like, "Man, you're
like,
everywhere.
You everywhere.
You know everything that's going on." Well, that's my job. That's what I do.
Exactly.
You know. But I try to involve people, but everybody's like, nah.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
So you don't want to have fun?
Well, who's gonna be there? What does it fucking matter?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who cares? You're there you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, there's opportunities.
But yeah, it was like, I don't know. I just thought that was, there's some things that are gonna earn that. Oh my god. Jeez.
Yeah, right there, man. It's like you're choking.
You know how when you first wake up and you got to clear your throat?
You know, it's been okay. So it's been. I'm gonna let everybody know because we were just jacked up this morning.
Everybody, Elias,
dude. Here's the thing, man. I actually slept up here.
Yeah.
And Ben, I got here like it was 7:30 in the morning, 7:00 this morning.
Yeah.
And we sat in the kitchen. Ben was eating breakfast. I was drinking my coffee. Actually, it was a whole pot of coffee.
Yeah, you drank that whole damn thing.
And so it was just like. So I come up here and it was just like, Ben texts me from downstairs. I'll be up about 11:30, going to sleep. I was like, that don't sound too damn bad. Sure. We had a long ass weekend, so I ended up taking off this futon, man. I was like, went to sleep. It was nice and cold in here. And I was like, yeah.
I'll be back.
So, I barely just woke up. And Ben he had to pick up his brother, and now he's like, "Are you awake?" He's like, "Yeah, I am now."
My elbow. Anyway, that's what you call getting old. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
anyway. But, sweet. But what was I saying? Oh, but no, we got there's some things in the works, so we'll release the information once we get it. But there's a couple things that I actually thought about. I mean, I've thought about it before, but like majorly, like just right now. Like, how in the hell did I not do this before?
Oh, because that's Ben. Ben doesn't really remember anything until it actually clicks. But then you got to keep reminding him because then he'll forget by the end of the show.
Or I got to start putting it more in my calendar.
You don't even look at your calendar. Look at all that shit on your calendar you don't even do nothing with.
Where?
See, exactly. Can't even remember where he put his calendar.
I don't have a calendar in here.
See? And he just said he had a calendar.
I mean on my phone.
You don't even look at your phone.
I'm using it. Anyway.
What's going on, Holland? What happened yesterday, man? We were picking up your brother, we went to go pick up a backpack for your brother.
Yeah.
And this dude was getting arrested. Got 3 cop cars behind him with a K9. And
yeah, that was weird.
That was
one of those like.
That was a little excessive for one person, though.
I wish I would have caught a part of when they were putting the handcuffs on.
Well, there was 2 sets of handcuffs.
Oh, was it?
There was 2 sets because that dude was huge.
Oh,
that dude was huge. They had two handcuffs on him.
He looked familiar.
He did. He looked very familiar, man. I'm just like, so. Yeah, we kind of posted that. I probably wasn't supposed to, but it is what it is.
I mean, I didn't get him in the video, so it doesn't really matter.
June Harrison's on. June Harrison. He's watching. Welcome.
Why is my sock is inside out? I just realized it. No wonder why it looked different. I put my sock on inside out.
See, I told you he just woke up. Literally just woke up.
I thought it felt weird. Anybody ever done that before? Got to work and realized their socks are on backwards?
No.
But, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I just, and it's, of course, that video already has like 6,000 views.
Well, here's the thing, man. Why did the cops look at us?
I know, I noticed that.
If you look at the video, at the end of the video, the cop turns around and stares right at us.
Yeah, I think when we were leaving.
And no, we were still parked. He looked at us. That's when Matt and Liam got in the car.
Yeah.
And so it was really weird because that one cop pointed, the other cop turned around and looked at us. I mean, you got this long-haired Mexican with Lokes on, and then you got you with the back seat with Lokes on, and you got
Recording it,
and then you got your son next to you with the big old afro.
He wasn't with us at the time.
Adrian, yes, he was.
No, that was when we first left picking up Matt. That was way before Adrian got in.
We had Adrian in the car to go to.
Yeah, we went to Matt's twice.
I went there once. Because after that, we went to Caesar's to get some pizza. And you and Adrian
Oh,
were
that's right. Because I told him to scoot over. Because he kept hitting me.
I told you, man. See, this is how much he forgets.
Because I went over there twice that day, yesterday. He's silly, I had boobies. Wait, what? Boybies? What's going on?
What? She's watching.
watching.
Nah, he's silly. I have boybies.
What the heck are you
What is boybies?
What are you talking about? I don't know what she's talking about, but it sounded like boobies. What up, Derek? But anyway,
Boybies. Who's got
whatever
boybies?
boybies are.
Is that scabies with
Scabies?
with boils?
Yeah. Boils, boybies, what?
Babies?
Babies, maybe?
What are we talking about?
Oh, boobies. She said
Boobies?
boobies. Why are you telling us about your boobies?
Hey, don't talk about them if you're not going to show us. I'm just playing.
Don't get us kicked off.
I'm playing. Don't worry, we'll blur it out.
Right.
Private message. Just playing.
Private
Playing. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot that's happened this weekend, man, and you know, it's good to know there's still a lot of people that back up Black River Studios,
Yeah.
and you know, a lot with the show and everything else. Everybody's just waiting for us to finally get into
Another building.
another building, and that's coming as well. It's just everything's just taking its time. We got to make sure it's perfect
It's
because
just some people tell us one thing and then turn around and slap us. No, I'm just kidding.
actually that's happened twice already.
Yeah. What up, Tomas Garcia? Tomas Garcia.
What's up, Thomas? You know who Thomas is, right?
No.
He's working in the kitchen at the Civic Center.
Oh, yeah. I'm
That's
sorry.
Thomas.
I
He fed you.
Oh. Somebody said he is watching. Or she said,
Oh,
okay, I get it. Why? Okay. Now it's going into place. Okay, we apologize.
wait, I said June Harris. Did you say?
I didn't say who it was. I just said, oh, welcome. Thanks for watching.
Did I say he?
Yeah, I think you did.
If I did it, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah,
I do apologize. My bad.
She said, I have boobies. I had boobies and they liked it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
But yeah, so you know, there's lots that's happened, man, and it's just crazy. So what's going on with the people that have been murdered this past week in the Grand Rapids?
okay, I'm going to say something about that one because
But hang on. So far, 4 people have died in Grand Rapids this past weekend, and police brutality has been really out of this world. It's going through the roof. What is going on with, Grand Rapids police? There's so many videos out there of people filming police, and one guy was just sitting there. He was in handcuffs already, and the cops grab him and slam him to the floor and put their knee directly on the back like they were on WWF. Like, why?
here's what I got to say about that. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm not saying it to be. I mean, obviously, we what's the word? We don't tolerate stuff like that. But it almost came to a point where, what else is new?
That is very true. I'm not going to lie. That is very true because what else is new? It is GR. I'm not saying that it's allowed. I'm just saying that there's so much violence out there. It's crazy.
The other thing I was going to say about that was,
But the thing is they're, what do they call that when falsely accusing a person because of their identity?
racism. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be one of it.
Yeah.
That would be some of it.
But no, the one that the younger guy, I guess, during graduation or something, was flashing money around and then got robbed and killed. So, obviously, you know, it sucks that he was killed. It sucks, you know, rest in peace to his family and friends. Don't show people what you got.
Never,
Do
ever
not
flash
do that.
money. I get it.
That's
It's probably a present, but
Don't be proud of what you have, that you're going to boast about it and show it on Facebook, whatever it is that you shared it on, and think people are going to let that slide in a way of, now they know that you have whatever amount of money you had, they're going to come rob you. They're going to do something. Don't do that.
correct.
I mean, I hate to say it, but that was where he messed up.
Well, okay.
You know,
in all defense, was it really his fault, or was it the person that actually attacked him? Because he has every right to show people exactly what he worked hard for.
Well, I get that.
Doesn't mean a person that hasn't worked hard can go and kill him.
No, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like whoever did that, yes, they deserve prison time for the rest of their lives.
I think, you know, but in my thinking, if you commit a crime, you should die for that crime. Yeah. Like, let's just say you kill somebody, then okay, now you get death penalty. Mm-hmm. If you kill somebody drinking and driving, you get the death penalty. You know what I mean? I agree. But the thing is people put down dogs for biting babies. Why don't people kill predators that rape people?
That's true.
Why is it true? You know, there's stipulations for everything, and I think if you commit the crime, your crime should fit how you die or serve your time.
That would be a good thing, because if that was the case, I mean, it could be a big possibility that crime may drop.
Exactly.
So, you know, if you're gonna,
I mean, look at India. If you steal in India, they chop your hand off. If you talk back in a certain, what is it? I can't remember what country it was. If you talked against the government,
probably Korea.
They cut your tongue out.
North Korea, maybe. I think. I don't know.
You know what I mean? And there's certain things that other countries do that we should start doing.
And and back to that money thing, the kid with the money. You know, I mean, I get it. You were excited, or they were excited, you know, to do whatever it was they were planning on doing that week. That, you know, but it's like there's a time and a place when you do that, because yeah, you didn't know that was going to happen, but in this day and the way people are, you got to be careful.
And it could have been somebody who was jealous.
Exactly.
It could have been a family member.
You got to be careful with stuff like that. You know.
And nowadays, family don't mean shit.
I'm not saying don't be proud of what you do.
Just be careful how you're.
Just be careful.
Just be careful of your surroundings. Because even I learned last week that even your friend can turn against you and fuck you over.
Right. Exactly. So that's just the way things are, you know, and it's sad to say that, because it's like you can't enjoy, you know, the moment.
That's what's sad about this world now, is you can't enjoy life, that the gifts that God has given you, or the stuff that you worked hard for, because somebody who hasn't done it is going to take it from you.
Exactly.
I worked hard for my car just for somebody to go and fucking smash it.
Exactly.
Really? And he's supposed to be a good friend, and you fucking do that shit?
Yep. Exactly.
So you got to be really careful. You really do. So if you see me driving around, you got a big dent in my door, that was supposed to be supposedly a good friend.
Yeah.
And he didn't even tell me about it. And he still won't even call. He won't even text.
Didn't even bother knocking on the door.
Yeah, he was here. Like, it was ridiculous. Unfortunately, our video got taken down, or the whole podcast got taken down.
No, it got put back up.
Did it really?
They accepted my disputes on both videos.
Great, that's perfect.
So they're both back.
Go back in the video. You'll see the accident where he smashed my car on purpose, and then later on just goes and tries to fix the fucking mirror. Mm-hmm. What's up, Paco Aguilar? ¿Cómo estás, mijo?
Paco, what's going on?
El gallo negro.
Yeah, that was a crazy situation.
But anyway, you know, you got to be careful who your friends are, man, because they'll fuck you one way or another. Mm-hmm. If they're mad or jealous about what you have.
Exactly, people. People, behave.
But yeah, all the stuff that's happening in GR, man, is ridiculous.
Quit acting stupid.
And you know the fact. Okay, here, Friday night is a good example of. I was a little disturbed Friday at Park Theater, and it wasn't at Park Theater. This is what kind of disturbing for me for Park Theater. Seeing everybody shaking hands, everything else, it was cool, man. Everybody was getting along. You know, a limo showed up. I guess it was a bridal party or something like that, a bachelorette party or something. But Detroit showed up really deep. Detroit showed up so deep. They posted cops in every fucking corner. Tell me that's not racist. Because when Park Theater does something and they have a bunch of other cultures there,
Yeah.
there's no cops.
True.
Why just when Detroit shows up?
That is true. I didn't even know about that.
I was kind of disturbed by that.
Yeah. That's kind of weird, actually.
And according to what someone had said, a lady was fearing for her life and she called the cops. You weren't even part of the Park Theater. Yeah. She drove by and saw a bunch of
people outside.
Yeah, of a certain color, and she called the cops.
Yeah,
because she feared for her life driving by.
Okay, then go home, dumbass. The hell are you even worried about?
So I was very disturbed by that because it's like you're such a racist little bitch. You call the police.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Stay in your lane, literally. They weren't doing nothing but having fun. They weren't doing nothing but talking and having fun with everybody else. And if they would have known what was happening, there were a bunch of performers, and everybody was in their own little crowd. That's why it looked so big.
Oh, okay. So that's actually glad you said that. So when we have events, this is Black River Studios. When we have events, we want everybody to mingle. We want everybody to enjoy each other's company. We don't do groups. We want everybody as a
yeah. We don't segregate nobody.
Yeah,
we don't want people segregating each other.
You know, have fun.
We're going to congregate together and have fun together, not separate.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that, man. Because that
you know what? If you separate, you're out of it.
You know the thing is, you know, with Black River Studios, we try to make sure that everybody understands that you shouldn't have to be on your tiptoes. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells because certain races are there. You should be able to get along.
Be yourself.
Be yourself, and just see. This is what's crazy. When everybody gets together, everybody segregates. The blacks to the blacks, the Mexicans to Mexicans, the house, and everybody just segregates. But when it comes to house parties, everybody's together.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I'm with my friends. I can't be over there.
Yep.
No, man, bring your friends too. Shit, bring everybody. Have fun together.
Amen.
And everything that. Okay, here's the thing. The only drug that puts everybody together, marijuana.
Music. Oh, yeah, that too. Marijuana
puts everybody together. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, everybody's gonna do what they gotta do. But the thing is share a joint, man. Share a pre-roll. Do something. Have fun with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you the kids to go out and do drugs. I'm not saying that. No, I will not ever say that.
21 and over, people.
21 and over.
20.
But I'm just saying when we have
20
events.
and under, you're not allowed.
When we have events, and we're going to make an event soon, just congregate with each other. Like, just be with each other, man. Learn about each other. Be friends. Create friends.
Have fun.
Quit segregating, man, because that's what the government wants. They want us to be separate. And we're allowing it. And that's really stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time for us to stand up.
Yes, it's not.
We're strong together, but divided, we'll end up falling.
Yeah, exactly. Have fun with the and that's the thing too is, don't be afraid to have fun. Don't be afraid to enjoy what you're like, whatever music's up there, whatever music's on stage.
Exactly, man. If you okay,
like it,
my friends,
like it or not.
My friends, I have a lot of friends. Mike is one. You'll see Mike. He's actually one of the promoters for Trixie Tang. He's black. He loves rock, heavy metal. He actually plays drums for a metal band.
Nice.
Okay. Now, he loves rap, but his preferred music is rock. That's why you'll see him all through the crowd of white people with rock.
Good.
Eventually you'll see a couple black people, a couple Mexicans, a couple, Chinese people that love rock. Mm-hmm. But see, this is where people are starting to learn music.
Exactly. There's
because it's all in our blood. Music is in our blood. That is the number one language for the cultures.
That brings people together.
Music.
Yeah.
And if everybody knows, music started in Africa.
Music started in Holland.
The best music started in the 616.
When I told Adrian, Jesus was born in Holland.
Jesus.
Jesus was born right down the street from here.
But yeah, so there's a lot of things we could be doing different to make Holland better. There's a lot of things that we can be doing for people to feel safe and not having to feel like they got to be on their toes when they're around other people.
Yep.
Just love each other, man. That's all we got to do is love each other.
Exactly. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and do our commercial. We'll be right back. And you know what? Just stay tuned and don't go away. I said don't go nowhere.
Southside Cuts, located in the south side of Holland. Located at 375 Columbia Ave. Call for your next appointment at 616-836-7502.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Ben Herrera and Starlito Show afternoon episode or edition.
We're still getting used to that. Sucks, man.
But pretty soon we'll have a new commercial playing. I'm working on that.
We're going to have
now.
Several commercials playing.
Actually, several, yes.
Yeah.
But this is what we do, people. This is what we can do to help your business. If you're looking for a commercial, we are the best, or if we are one of the best, if not the best, in getting you out there doing commercials. I still have people texting me. I had somebody actually call me the other 1 o'clock in the morning saying, "Hey, I need a music video." I'm like, okay.
Well, as long as it's get it done, man. Just not at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no. But again, no more freebies. But everybody is just, this is what we do. This is how we interact with the community and beyond. You know, we're willing to go to Detroit if need be.
We're trying to build a community, and we're trying to build up the 616. You know,
exactly.
Make it better, make it bigger. Mm-hmm. We want more stuff. Everybody says we want stuff to do in Holland. We want stuff to do better stuff, bigger stuff. Well, that's what we're trying, but we need people behind us to back us up with this. So there's a lot of festivals in Grand Rapids. We want to bring festivals to Holland. We want to bring carnivals. We want to bring all this other stuff. Fireworks. Exactly. You know, not just once a year. We want to do it like every month. Something we want this to be, big.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's what we're trying. That's what we're working on, and it's a long plan, and it's a long time coming for Holland. And if Holland's smart, they will allow us to do what we need to do to bring people here to build up the community for a better cause and for better living.
Yeah, that, and and again, all respect to the Dutch heritage. Nothing wrong with that. But it's a simple fact of there's more to Holland than just tulips. You know, again, nothing against that. We all grew up with it. But it's like, it's not 1954 anymore. You know, we got to...
Well, gas prices were at 26 cents back then.
Yeah, that's true.
Only bring that back.
Yeah.
Bring the 26
gas
cents
prices
a
back.
gallon.
Yeah. Actually, I saw a picture not too long ago that it said 54 cents, I think. Something like that. I actually remember when Admiral was 73 cents.
When I worked at Clark gas
days.
station before they tore it down, it was 97 cents, I believe.
Man, that would have been great. But anyway.
It's almost $1 a gallon, dude.
So if you guys want 97-cent gas prices, let's go back in time and... no.
Yeah.
No.
That's a whole lot of petitions.
What was it? DeLorean. Let's get a DeLorean and we'll meet you at the clock tower. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? Just for that reason, gas price. You can't even afford to go to work.
I want to actually go to a gas station where people actually, 4 guys come out, one checks your tire, one cleans your windshield, one checks your oil. You know what I mean?
That'd
be badass.
That sounds like a business we need to be starting here. Nobody said that. We didn't say that.
That'd be awesome.
That would be cool, actually. I miss those.
An old time.
You know, I remember
old-time gas
it was
station.
a Clark gas station, actually, on the one where it was
On
across
A
from
Street?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember pulling up there and them coming out and doing that.
Yeah. But
I mean, I wasn't driving.
See,
I was moving around.
the thing was the Clark gas station had lights and it was like blinking. Then they had that one that goes zzz, like a little meter. The lights would go back and forth on the Clark gas station.
I think I remember that.
That was old, man, and it was just like that. That's what brought people there because it was like, oh, look at that light show.
Let's go see what that was. Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
need to
All
bring
it
stuff
was a
back
gas
like that.
station. You pull in there, you got music playing, and it's
We need
it's
the way
not the same anymore.
The
man.
way the buildings were back then. You know, if anybody remembers the Speedway on 16th and 31, when it was a small little building, like tucked away from the road.
I can't remember that.
You don't remember? You can barely.
I remember
it was
Crystal.
like
I remember Crystal Flash on the north side. That Y goes 136 to Butternut. That one in the
yeah.
middle. That used to
Yeah,
be
I
Crystal
remember
Flash.
oh yeah. Then what the heck was where Speedway, other Speedway is? What was right there?
Woods. There wasn't nothing there because Mother Hubbard was on the other side of James. Before it became
Hubbard.
Northside Liquor, it was Mother
I
Hubbard.
remember that. Now I do. Now I remember that.
I used to steal from there all the time.
Yeah, Mother Hubbard was where Northside Liquor is, right? Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, so we'll go down memory lane.
Oh yeah, I remember that because that's my grandma lived in Leisure Estates.
That's when
Memory
Leisure
Lane.
Estates was
Yes, for sure.
actually fun to be in. Everybody was getting along. Everybody had a swimming pool. Everybody behind that little office.
Yeah, where the office was. I remember going in there.
They would have birthday parties all the time in
Pool
there.
table was in there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was just crazy how things have changed, man.
Those are the days that I want to bring back.
And you know what? I think we're going to have to plan something for that. And I think we can do that. I think we can do a blast from the past.
So who's
We'll
bringing
do an
the
event.
pool
We're
table?
going to do an event. We're going to do a couple events. We'll do a blast from the past.
But
Something
definitely-
the city of Holland can tolerate.
Yes, I told Matt a while
I notice
back.
I said tolerate
Yeah.
because they're
A while
very
back,
picky.
I told Matt, you know what? If they're not going to do anything with this land right here off of 16th and River, put that KFC back. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, it's not that they don't. A few businesses already looked into the land.
They were supposed to put apartments there, but that didn't happen.
No, but then they're supposed to put a restaurant. That didn't happen. Then they were supposed to put another store. That didn't happen. They wanted to put a gas station. That didn't happen. You want to know why?
Too close to each other.
No.
Too much.
Same reason we can't get that studio on 9th Street.
Too expensive.
Very expensive. For that little property, it's very expensive.
I'm trying to think.
Holland needs to.
It's actually divided in 3 different properties. Because I looked at the property map. The two on
We got to go look at it because I want to see it.
The 2 on the south side of the road.
On 17th.
Yeah, face 17th.
Okay.
There's two there, and on the other side, where KFC was, that's one big property. So I was like, because
Why do they want so much for it though?
I know,
And because it's on the corner.
I guess. Good view.
Because there's a lot of
busy
businesses.
road.
There's a few businesses that actually
It is
looked
a
at
busy
it and they
road.
were just like, they made an offer and Holland said no, we want more.
Hey, quit being greedy, Holland. Dang. No wonder why we don't have a Whole Foods in Holland. No wonder why we don't
That's
have
what
a
I want to see.
Sonic.
That's what I want to see in almost every corner.
Whole Foods?
No, a phone booth.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see a phone booth.
Phone booths. Holy crap. The last time I ever used a payphone,
A dial payphone, not a button one. That way, when certain people get to use it. If you don't know how to use
Dude,
a
I don't
phone, then
even
you're
know.
fucked.
the last time I remember one was at Meyer on 16th Street before they remodeled it.
Oh my god, dude!
It was in the food side.
It was next to Sandy, the
Who's
horse.
that? Oh, was it?
No,
Oh. But no,
I'm sorry. Refresh my memory. Sandy the horse. Didn't she used to be bigger?
I mean, maybe it was bigger because we were kids, but I don't know. Oh,
I could have sworn she was bigger than what she was.
yeah, I don't remember that.
But yeah,
It's been a
you
while.
could have been right.
Meyer on 16th Street. Anyway, and I found a picture when that store was first built. And the way it looked, I mean, I get times changed, what do you call it? Designs change, updates, modern things. But the way that store looked, I wish they would put it back the way it was.
Well,
I mean, obviously.
okay, so Pizza Hut's making a move of bringing back the 80s look.
Oh, yeah. I know that too.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That
But
would be
yes,
cool.
you're right. I think stores need to go back to what it was.
24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah, thank you. Because there was several talks this weekend. They wish that Walmart or Meijer, D&W, whatever, Family Fare could go back to 24 hours. Because there are people that need to shop late at night because either they just get out of work or, maybe they work their shift, but they didn't go into work and they got something to do. But there has to be a store that has to be open, man.
And it's not really that big of a deal if they're putting stuff out when people are there. I get it because it's late at night. There's less people.
That's not even the issue.
I know. It's like there's really. I don't. I'll walk around the boxes. I don't care.
Jose that does the floors. He has a brother Javier. He does the flooring at Family Fair on the north side, and he's always before it closes because I always go late because I don't like to have a crowd of people.
Yeah.
And we always say hi to each other, and whatever we talk, blah blah blah. But that's the gist of going in late is you get to see different people.
Yeah.
And the workers that work hard to make sure that when you walk into a store early in the morning, the floors are shiny and bright.
Yeah. I get that.
You
part
get to
too,
see who
is
actually does it.
You actually have time to actually do that. I mean, I guess there's a pro and con when it comes to that because
There is. But again, the pro is you get to meet people, your business grows because you're putting more money into it.
that's what I thought. That's what I
Con
wondered
is
too.
getting in the way or being in the way.
How are they not? How are they making money when the stores are closed? And they're
Well,
paying
here's the
people
thing
to be
is
there.
the factor that they open, everybody just attacks the store all at once, and they got a whole crowd. And because
You know what?
just this whole weekend since Thursday, Family Fair has been packed.
Okay, tell me if this sounds right.
It doesn't.
So if you stay 24 hours, you're making more money, possibly. You're making more money. You can raise your rates, pay your employees what's worth, and the prices go down because you're making more money. You don't have to charge so much. Does that sound right?
No. Well, I mean, technically
Kinda.
speaking, yes. But you got to remember the lights stay on 24/7. That gets expensive.
True.
Okay. Then you got the employees that are there 24/7. That gets expensive. Okay. So now you got to accommodate exactly how to.
Well, there's those pros and cons.
Exactly. You got to create the business to where everybody benefits from it.
True.
You know what I mean? So how can we keep open 24/7, keep the lights on, and everybody gets paid and everybody's happy?
True.
We got to take a kick in the ass one way or another.
Because I guess we're never seeing 24 hours. What was that? Loud slamming of a door. Anyway.
Door.
No, we're
slamming.
That's what I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird, but it is what it is. But we got about 6 more minutes, and then we're going to be logging out. I was only going to do a half an hour, but whatever. We talk. We chat. We have fun.
That hour went by quick.
It did, actually.
That was pretty interesting. But yeah, can't wait for tomorrow. And don't forget, there's a lot of things that are happening in Holland. Just make sure that you're going to be participating in it, because that's the only way we grow.
Mm-hmm.
Is participating.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Let's have fun, man. Life's too short to be mad at each other, and
exactly.
Living in the past ain't going to do nothing for you.
If you live in the past, why don't you go marry it? If you love the past so much, why don't you go marry it? Sorry, I'm updating this.
Are you done with that? Because that was like, wow. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting this up, ready to go, so I can.
Ben's always got to be touching something. That didn't sound good. But yeah, so, I want to thank everybody for, believing in us, making sure that we are actually where we need to be. We could be a lot further, but again, we don't control people's schedules and we don't control people's money. So
right.
We can only go as far as it's allowing us to go.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Where is...
So, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much life, people. We got to enjoy each other's company. We got to just stop being stupid. Quit killing each other.
Stop holding grudges. That is getting tiring. Just the grudges, that whole, well, he did that, he did that. I get that. I tend sometimes, and I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and I get it because I did the same thing. Is holding grudges, but the thing is, we're better than that. We can be better than that.
We just got to be smart people. Come on, like my video. Right? It's already almost 7,000 views in 24 hours. Let's share that one. Excuse me.
So let's grow, man. Let's grow. Let's get this community popping. Let's just do what we got to do to make it grow.
Warm days ahead.
Oh man, I'm telling you what. So many ideas that we are going to put into play, and that's what the great part about it is.
Right.
Everything's going to come to play. All the ideas are going to pop out. You guys are going to be like, "Damn, this should have happened a long time ago." Well,
exactly. We were going to, but
we got stopped. Red tape.
Mm-hmm.
City of Holland only allows certain things to happen, but hopefully with these new opportunities, we won't have to not do our ideas anymore. We'll push forward with our ideas.
Amen. Holland, be ready, because once we get started, there's no stopping us. Because there's a lot of things that we've been wanting to do. So.
Oh, we're going to do them.
Oops, I almost clicked the wrong one.
But alrighty, I want to thank everybody for joining in. We've got some more stuff happening, so tune in tomorrow to see what we got going on for tomorrow.
Exactly. Tomorrow is the Wednesday. Whatever Wednesday. But let's not forget about the good Jesus.
And if you guys want to call in, don't be afraid to call in, man.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Just go under Ben Herrera, push the little phone icon, call in. And if you have any ideas you want us to present on the show, then we can do that. There's so many things you guys could do. You can want to do live video chat, or we can just do an audio chat. Either which way, we can make it happen.
Amen. Right, we got 2 minutes. Again,
we're just gonna log out after those 2 minutes.
Yeah. Actually, the 2 minutes will be the next the outro.
There you go.
But again, We own the music rights because I paid for that shit. So stop flagging my stuff. Facebook.
Yeah, they've been pretty tedious with that shit.
Last couple of episodes, but they don't understand. They don't do their own research. Losers.
Automatically just push. They hear music and they push the button.
Hey, let's push this button. Oh man.
Oh, they did own it. Oh, my bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll put it back up. Anyways, all right. Everybody have a good day. Rest of your day. We thank you for tuning in. Whoever tuned in, whoever wanted to, whoever said hi, even if you waved. Thank you. But everybody have a good rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later, y'all.
Peace. This is Ben Herrera.
And I'm Starlito.
And this is the Ben Herrera and Starlito Show.
With your noon edition. We are the voice of Holland.
Thank you for joining the Ben Herrera and Starlito Show. Have a great rest of your day.